They say you can't run from your past. But what if you could build a new future with your own two hands? In a remote corner of the mountains, this journey begins. Not with a blueprint, but with a silent resolve. Every stone she lifts from the stream carries more than its physical weight. She isn't just gathering materials. She is picking up the broken pieces of herself. And this earth, it doesn't judge. It only listens and holds the secrets you bury. Every swing of the pickaxe is a farewell to the old self. A promise that from the most barren ground, something strong can grow. When the hands are tired, the mind ceases to scream. The weight of the stone lessens the weight in her heart. She is not building a house. She is building a fortress. Not to fight against the world, but to protect the fragile peace within. Stone by stone, layer by layer, an effort to turn pain into strength, to turn chaos into a visible order. An order she can touch. Some days, the mountain feels like an adversary, testing her resolve with harsh sun and absolute silence. But in that harshness, she finds a companion. It teaches her that true beauty is often found in things that are imperfect, rough, like these stones, and like herself. This work demands sacrifice. Sweat becomes part of the mortar. Exhaustion is etched into every inch of earth. But it is a price she is willing to pay. To buy something that money never could. Freedom. Freedom from the person she used to be. Freedom from the voices that still echo in her head. Freedom to decide how strong her foundation will be. She learns the language of silence. The language of stone, of earth, of relentless effort. Here, no words need to be spoken. The action is the answer. Each stair is built not just to ascend, but to leave the past behind one step at a time. She is creating her own escape. A path that no one else can walk except for her. This wall is not just for separation. It is an embrace of stone, surrounding a world that, for the first time, she dares to call home. The calluses on her hands, are the map of a journey of rebirth. Every scar is a lesson. Every ache is a reminder of a hidden strength. Cement can fill the gaps between the stones, but only time and persistence can fill the cracks in a heart. She is learning to trust her hands, to trust her instincts, to trust that she is capable of building her own safety. The structure takes shape like a creature rising from the earth. It carries her breath, her sweat, and her silent tears. It is not just stone and mortar. It is a part of her soul. What she seeks is not a roof, but a sanctuary. A place where the storms within cannot reach. This barbed wire is not a weapon. It is the backbone for a new life. Strong, unyielding. Woven together from the sharp fragments of the past. To create an unbreakable foundation. She learns that to build something that lasts, you must start from the core. From what is raw and sharpest. These wooden beams don't just support a floor. They are bridges connecting where she was to where she is going. Every plank laid down is a steady step into the future. Creation is also a form of destruction. The destruction of weakness. The destruction of the fear that she was not strong enough. And from the ashes of the old self, a builder was born. The water doesn't just bind the mortar. It is a cleansing ritual, washing away the doubts and hesitations, leaving only pure focus and the will to see the work through. Digging deep into the earth, she finds stillness. A stillness that the noisy world had stolen. She is no longer running. She is taking root. Making this wild piece of land a part of herself. The pink of her shirt is like a small flame of hope against the raw landscape. A silent defiance to the darkness she left behind. That even while doing the hardest work, There remains a softness, a light that cannot be extinguished. The wall is no longer a wall. It has become a diary of stone, chronicling every day she fought to reclaim her life. And now, standing before her work, she doesn't just see a structure. She sees the reflection of a mended soul. The process begins again, but it is different now. No longer the beginning of a runaway, but the beginning of a creator. Each stone is placed with a new confidence, a deep understanding of the materials and of herself. These walls are not just for support. They also tell a story of the resilience and beauty of building anew. And sometimes another hand appears, not to rescue, but to share. To share the weight of a stone. To share the silence of an afternoon. A companionship that needs no words, only presence. Because the strongest fortresses sometimes need a door for someone to walk through. The construction is done, but the work within continues. The quiet is no longer empty. It is filled with a sense of accomplishment and a profound peace. A peace that can only be earned with sweat. Measuring is not about seeking perfection. It is about making sure the foundation is strong enough for the storms to come. Both the storms from without and from within. Every small detail matters. Because a fortress is only as strong as its weakest stone. And so is a soul. She is learning to tend to every detail of her new life. Filling the cracks. Just as she is healing the wounds of herself. The last stones are placed like the final words of a story. A story of loss, of searching, and of rebirth. The hammer and nail, the last sounds of construction, are also the first heartbeats of a new life. A life shaped by these very hands. The house is finished. It stands silent and proud amidst the mountains. And now the roof is not just for shelter. It is a declaration that here, under the sky, she is safe. That these old tiles can protect a brand new dream. Looking down at her creation, she doesn't see exhaustion. She sees a path traveled and a future waiting to unfold. This is not just a structure of stone. This is a monument to rebirth. A very special thank you to the owner of the YouTube channel at Johnny for creating this wonderful video and allowing me to comment. If you enjoyed this narrative, please visit and support their channel at the link in the description below.